Patrick Riggins Show. Call in now, 865-243-TALK. That's 243-8255. And now your host, Patrick Riggins.
We are back again this week, the Patrick Riggins Show. Now, if you didn't know this song would eventually make it into the rotation for show openers, then you haven't been listening to this show long enough. This is the radio show that is bad to the bone. When it comes to freedom and liberty, we are the lone wolf, the maverick of the radio dial. I don't answer to anyone for what happens on this show because I own it. Therefore, you get the truth, plain and simple. Bringing you this truth is the powerful radio station, WNOX, right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. We are blasting 100,000 watts into the ether, enabling you to hear my voice live over the airwaves in parts of 5 of these great southeastern states and 2 time zones, those being the eastern and central time zones. We aren't limited to just that coverage area, even though it is a big one. Our coverage area extends around the world via the internet. You can tune us in there at www.wnoxfm.com. There you can watch the goings-on. And there are a lot of them right here in the studio, thanks to the exclusive WNOX webcam. If you're watching that webcam and wondering who that person is standing next to me to my left, it's Tori, our show producer. Did you have fun out in the snow, Tori?
No.
Yeah, neither did I.
No. Actually, no. No. My wife got stuck in the ditch on the way home from her work.
I noticed that, and someone relieved you of having to pull the car out of the ditch.
Yeah, TDOT.
Yes, the state of Tennessee.
Well, I'll try to make it quick. On Chapman Highway coming up right before you get to Seymour there, she just kind of slid off, back tire in the ditch, rest of the car into the slow lane, so we go down there and pick her up. Try to get AAA down there. AAA said they'll get down there as soon as they can. Blah, blah,
about 4
blah,
hours.
blah, blah. Well, no, they never did come.
Oh.
But we just couldn't wait no more. Had to get her home before the sun went down, so we got her home, leaving the car there because we couldn't get it out. Well, go back and pick it up next day. It's gone. And after an hour and a half to 2 hours of trying to figure out who towed it, finally went up to Seymour Fire Department, which helped quite a bit, and told us to try I'm not going to say their name, try a tow company out and toward Halls from Seymour.
Oh, good.
So they towed it from Seymour to Halls. And it was $200 cash. No check, no debit. $200 cash to get it out.
And you had to go all the way out there.
I had to go all the way out there. So I'm not going to say the name of that company because they're just doing what they have to do. And everybody did just what they have to do, and I understand that. But TDOT...
I don't know. If you're in the ditch, you're kind of out of the roadway, I'd think.
Yeah, well, they said that the TDOT came through and just completely buried it anyway with the snow scrapers.
Yeah.
So nobody really to be mad at. Everybody did what they were supposed to have done. We're just out $200. And
nice. So if you want to send money to Tori, the Tori Snow Fund, just send it care of WNOX, right?
Nobody was hurt. Car was undamaged. So, I mean, it could have been worse.
Well, I was out electricity from Thursday afternoon until Saturday at about noon. So I'll tell you, waking up cold, not fun at all. Having done it for 2 days, I just cannot in good conscience recommend that for anyone.
Oh, come on.
But
smell real good after about the third day.
Oh, yeah. Well, I took cold showers.
Oh,
and
you're more of a man than I am.
That'll wake you up.
I believe I just stink.
Well, it gives you an appreciation for having electricity.
And we kept ours on in Seymour where I was at, so some parts of Seymour lost it. But yeah, it got nasty. 10 minutes, it was nasty. I mean, there wasn't nothing you could do about it.
I was out here in West Knoxville and was trying to get back over to East, and it took me about an hour and a half to get from right over here, right next to the station, all the way down.
Well, we've had our snow, guys.
That's
it's been pretty.
No I hope you enjoyed it. We don't need any more.
I'm ready for 70 degrees.
If you want snow, go north.
Yes. Which I have to say, and I'll let you go. Everybody needs a good local neighborhood Yankee. Because this guy from our neighbor from Indiana just jumped right in the old four-wheel truck, and we're passing cars in the fast lane and passing them on the shoulder, and everybody's cussing us and flipping us off, but...
Yeah, that's nothing.
Well, I know how to drive. You know how all the Yankees are. Y'all don't know how to drive in this. We know how to drive in that. Well, he did, so everybody needs a good Yankee living by him.
People in Knoxville, and I've lived here all my life, people in Knoxville don't know how to drive in the sunshine.
No.
So,
no, especially
if you throw some precipitation in there, especially frozen, it just gets worse.
Yeah, I drove for DHL and FedEx for 6 years. I know.
Oh, and real quick, of course, they've been talking about all this week. The Monte Tio, is that how you say his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give him a quick shout out here. I had to play this. I told Tori I was going to play this here.
Well, what about your girl in Canada?
That's from Weird Science. You won't want to hear that again. I think that's hilarious.
Well, what about your girl in Canada?
Oh gosh!
How about a nice greasy pork sandwich served in a dirty ashtray?
Served in a dirty ashtray. Now we know how old Tori is.
42 this Saturday, actually.
Well, you're not supposed to tell.
Oh, I don't care. I'd rather be 42 than not.
Well, what else would you be?
Dead. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Well, we're rolling up on the first break here.
We've won that segment.
Yeah, just toss all those notes in the trash. We'll use them next week. So, this is the Patrick Riggins Show. We'll be back. Yeah, we'll work some politics into all this. That's what you tuned in for. This is Patrick Riggins. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.